Welcome everyone, welcome. So, today is the fun day. We're gonna be going through the Nijisanji auditions. Hooray! I hope you're excited because this is exciting. This is exciting stuff, alright? So, as you can see behind me, this is the Nijisanji EN audition. So Nijisanji EN launches Vtuber auditions. So let's zoom in so we can see it in further detail. So as you can see, Nijisanji has opened auditions for the English group. And over here, from the left, you can see the Nijisanji characters. So that's Rosemi from the left, and that's Asta, Shu, and Finana. And they are part of Nijisanji EN. So that's that one. So Vtuber auditions for English speaking streamers are open now. So what is Nijisanji looking for? So they are looking for English speaking streamers who can debut as Vtubers for Future Wave. So that's who Nijisanji is looking for. And obviously, like any job, they have requirements. So they have people they are looking out for. So they want people who can make content for at least the next 12 months, right? They also want candidates who are 18 years old or above. They want, no gender works. So you can be female, you can be male, you can be non-binary, you can be anything to apply for the audition. And the last one, fluency in English is a must. So that's the important part. You need to be able to speak English. But I guess it's also like, if you know English and you can speak it properly, like even if you're not like the most fluent, as long as you can make like sentences, you can stream in English, I don't think they care that much. And also, knowledge of other languages is desirable, but also optional. So those are the requirements for Nijisanji EN. And make sure, if you want to audition, there's a deadline. So there's a deadline right there. So application deadline. If you want to apply, make sure you apply by Monday the 23rd. So there's your deadline. Make sure to check your clocks, check everything, to make sure you're on time. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out on all the fun. Welcome everyone. You get a welcome from Kingu. So now that we've covered all the fun stuff, we're gonna go straight into the application. Alright, so this is the pretty Vtuber application for Nijisanji. So it's the normal stuff. So it tells you when you have to submit your application by, the terms and conditions, and all that stuff to make sure you can get the emails. So if you do pass, make sure you get the emails. So check your spam and everything so you aren't disappointed. If they do contact you, make sure you can see the emails. Alright, so we're gonna start going through the application and we're gonna have some fun. Alright, first question, your email. So every person has an email. Well, not every, but most people have an email, and so does Kingu. I'm a slime king, so Kingu has an email. I'm a cute little slime with an email. So what is my email? I'm gonna put my email now. slime.kingu@gmail.com. That is my email. Alright, the next part is the requirements. As you can see, I already talked about the requirements before, but just to state it again, candidates who can make content for the next 12 months. Candidate must be 18 years or older. So I think with most companies now, they want people who are 18 years or older, right? So if you're below that, they're not gonna accept you. That's the sad part. So you have to be an adult. You have to be 18 or older to be considered for the application. So they don't care about your gender, so it doesn't matter, you can apply. If you're a slime, you can apply. Most slimes don't have genders, but you can still apply. And the final part is English. So you need to be able to stream in English and talk in English. Like Kingu, you need to speak English. Alright, so those are the guidelines. And now is the fun part. I've made it bigger because I just realized the text was tiny little text. Alright, so the first part of this application is the whole process of them wanting you to record a 5-minute video or audio of yourself. Alright, so the first one is they want you to do a self-introduction. So with the self-introduction, it probably can be like a really easy thing. But most likely, what they want you to do is to act out a character. So the second part says, streaming as a character. So there's probably like 2 ways to do this. So the first part is you can do a self-introduction as yourself. So you can say, hi, my name is XYZ, I like playing gacha games, I like doing this, I like singing, I like drawing, etc. Right? You can tell them a bit about yourself. I mean, there's probably like no wrong ways of doing this, but that's like one way of doing it. So you can introduce yourself and then act out a character. So the second part is streaming as a character. So streaming as a character means like playing a character. So let's say you're a slime, like Kingu. So how are you gonna portray a slime? So what's so special about your slime? Like, are you gonna be crazy? Are you gonna be energetic? Are you gonna be a cool slime? Are you gonna be a cute slime? Like, what are you gonna do? And obviously, with the audition video, you need to show off your talents and why you're passionate about VTubing and why they should hire you. So if you like VTubing, tell them you like VTubing. If you like singing, tell them you like singing. And maybe include in that video a song or something that you sang. So an example I've used is you can sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars, blah blah black sheep, some other necessary rhymes, or something along the lines of that. So you gotta show them why you're awesome, how passionate you are, and why you're the very best. Because, I mean, like any other job, there's gonna be other applicants. So you have to show them why they should pick you out of the, I don't know, 1 million applicants that's probably applying for these jobs. So you have to show off your skills. So one advice is, show off your skills, show how awesome you are. It can't be anything. Like, I think you can do like all sorts of like crazy stuff. Like, they're not gonna judge you like on how crazy you are, I guess. Like, you can make it as fun and as unique and as exciting as possible. Because that's also like a good thing. You can come up with good ideas and they'll probably think like, oh, this guy is so good. He can come up with like crazy ideas. We want more crazy people to join Nijisanji. So that's why it's important to try different things, show off your skills, show off what you're good at, and show off what you like. And that's what streaming as a character and a self-introduction is. So there's another thing is you can use either webcam or you can do like original character, or even then you don't even need to do a model. Like, you can stream with like a black screen. Like, it doesn't really matter. As long as you provide something and it's entertaining, I mean, that's the best you can do. And you hope for the very best. And I guess the other thing is like, it doesn't have to try. Like, as long as you're not upset that you don't get in at the very end, because there's gonna be other people that's gonna apply. So as long as you try your best, and you can't be disappointed, like, obviously everyone's disappointed if they don't get what they want. Like, you can't be disappointed, but don't just get too upset. Because there's always the next time. Because they always open up auditions, and there's like a second opportunity. So this is not like the last chance you get in the world. So I guess the thing is, try your best, have fun, and that's it. So we just answer here, youtube.com. That is my video. Alright, next question. Everyone knows what the name is. My name is Kingu, so I'm gonna put Kingu. And next one is gender. So what am I? I'm a slime. I'm a male slime, as you can see. So I'm gonna put male. Next one is date of birth. Alright? So date of birth. Everyone knows when they were born, right? You know when you were born. So do I. So I was born That's not my date. This is my date. 20th of the 12th, 1000. I'm over 999 years old. As you can see, I'm a very ancient being. I'm an ancient slime. So you better respect your ancient slime. Alright, so this is another new question. So this wasn't in the previous application that they put out. So this is a very interesting one. So they're asking, what is your exact height in centimeters? So this wasn't in the previous Nijisanji applications. So this is something new. And I guess there's probably like different reasons why they want to know your height. I guess one of the main reasons is they might want your height to do like 3D modeling. I think people have speculated that's what they ask. So the reason why they want it is so they can make a 3D model just like you. Because I think it's kind of hard. Like if you're like 140 centimeters and you tell them you're like 200 centimeters, that's gonna be hard for them to like code and like do everything, because your model might become really like awkward kind of thing. So that's probably why they ask about your centimeters and your height. So, what do you think Kingu's height is? Am I 100 centimeters? 200 centimeters? Obviously, Kingu's tiny, so my height is 30 centimeters. Is my height 30 centimeters? You can probably see for yourself. Look, I'm on top of a human body. As you can see, I'm a cute little slime on top of a human body. So I am 30 centimeters. Alright, so next question is country of residence. So where do you live? Do you live in a forest? Do you live somewhere? Where do you live? So where does Kingu live? Kingu lives in the forest. Just kidding. Kingu, oh actually, I should put a forest. Alright, so I live in the Amazon forest. Amazon forest. That's not a country. That's Brazil, isn't it? The Amazon forest is located in Brazil. Wait, I should put that. I live in Brazil. I think it's Brazil. I'm assuming it's Brazil. So I'm Brazil. Alright, next question. What is your phone number? So you have to give them your phone number so they can contact you. That's also important, alright? So what is my phone number? I don't know how many zeros that is, but that is my phone number. And this one is also a very new question, right? So they didn't have this question previously in the previous audition either. So the question is, do you have a valid passport? So this is also a very interesting question. I think the reason they asked this is they probably want you to go to Japan. Like most likely, they probably want you to invite you to Japan, which is kind of cool, right? Like being able to go to another country and being able to have fun and do cool stuff in another country. So that's probably why they want you to do like travel and stuff, which is fun. You get to go to Japan. You get to do all the fun stuff in Japan. So that's probably why they ask for a passport. So you can say no, you can say yes. But if you say no, you better apply for it. Otherwise, it's gonna be awkward. So you better say yes or no. But if you say no, apply for one. So Kingu is gonna put yes. Alright, so now we're on to the cool page. Alright, so this page is help us to get to know you better. This is the fun part. Alright, so the first one is self-promotion. So you need to promote yourself. So with the self-promotion, right? You gotta tell them, like what's your skills? What's your talents? What are you good at? So that's a bit about self-promotion. You gotta tell them all the good stuff. All the good stuff, all the cool stuff, everything. So you can say something like this, right? So you can tell them, you have over 10 years of experience as a Vtuber. So that's something that you can brag to them about. So self-promotion is like bragging. You can say things also like, I have good communication skills. I'm a great team player. I play Apex. I always go back to the example Apex. You can tell them you play Apex. I have joined game tournaments. Tournaments, if I can spell. Tournaments. I can speak fluent English. I can speak Japanese. Or you can speak like other languages. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. You can speak like multiple languages. Put that in the self-promotion. I can draw pictures. I can sing. Whatever, it can be anything. You can tell them all that. You can draw pictures, you can sing, you can do anything. You're the best person in the world, right? So this is the part where you tell them all the good stuff about you. Why you're so good. Why they should hire you. Because this is what they're going to be looking at. So the first thing they're going to be looking at is your written application. If your written application is not good, most likely they're going to skip out on watching your video. They might just go through the application. If they like what they see, they'll probably be like, oh, okay, so this person has 10 years experience. Ooh, that sounds so good. I'm gonna watch the audition video. Something like that. So that's why it's important to make your written application as good as possible and as truthful as possible, because you don't want to lie, right? Like if they find out you lie, it's gonna be awkward in the interview and everything. So that's why do your very best, put everything you're good at into the application. So this is the part about self-promotion. Alright, so the next one. So the next part is experience with live streaming. So this is also an important question. Most likely they're gonna phase out those people who don't have experience as VTubers or streaming in general. So that's why if you don't have experience streaming, start streaming. Like if you don't have a YouTube channel, make a YouTube channel. If you don't have a Twitch channel, make a Twitch channel. Start making some content. Maybe you can do like TikTok. Like if you don't want to do YouTube or anything, do TikTok. Like that's also like content creation. And that's what you can also tell them in your application. So experience with live streaming, this is probably like one of those questions where like, I mean, sometimes they do hire people that don't have experience live streaming, but those people are generally like people with other talents. So maybe that person can speak like 10 languages, that person can sing, that person can draw, it can be anything. So it's better to say yes than no. Like with any job application, if you say no to something, they're probably gonna be like, oh, so this person doesn't have experience like doing an admin job if you're applying for an admin job. And they're probably gonna be like, oh, maybe not this person, maybe go to the next person, that kind of thing. So if you don't have experience, start somewhere, gain some experience. So Kingu has experience as a VTuber, so Kingu is gonna put yes. So next one is experience with video editing. So, are you an expert with, I don't know, Photoshop or something? Is Photoshop video editing software? I have no idea. I don't think so. This is why I don't use Photoshop. But if you have experience with like video editing, tell them you have experience. If you made like YouTube videos, YouTube clips, all sorts of things, tell them you got that experience. Tell them you're awesome at making videos. Like the videos can be anything, right? Like it can be gaming videos, it can be you playing, I don't know, Valorant, it can be you singing, it can be you drawing, it can be anything. Just as long as you have like experience with something, they'll probably like you more. Alright, so let's put yes for experience with video editing. Alright, so the next question is experience with live streaming of games. So you see how like these three things are already talking about experience? So they're honestly really looking out for people with experience. Because to be honest, like Nijisanji has grown to be very big, right? So the competition is probably gonna be immense. There's gonna be like thousands of applicants, or maybe like hundreds of thousands of people applying to be Nijisanji. So if you tell them no, you don't have experience, very likely they're gonna be like, well, this person doesn't have experience. So they might move on to the next applicant. So it's better to get experience and to show them you got experience and be awesome. And I think I just put no for video editing. I should have put yes. I don't know why I did that. I should have put yes. Oh my god. Alright, it should be yes. Alright, so experience with live streaming of games. So Kingu is a slime, right? Kingu has experienced live streaming all sorts of games. What have I played before? I played Apex Legends, I played Hollow Cure recently, Vampire Survivors, all kinds of things. Like it doesn't really matter like what type of games you play. Like as long as you've played a game, you've live streamed a game, they'll probably like you. So if you play Minecraft, well, and you stream Minecraft, well tell them you do that. You play Minecraft, you like playing Minecraft. Wow, Pog. They'll probably be like, oh, this person is a Minecraft player. How awesome. Because a lot of Nijisanji VTubers play Minecraft. So that's a plus. Like Kingu hasn't played Minecraft before, which is kind of surprising. I can't believe I've never played Minecraft before. That's like the #1 game most people play, but I've never played it before. So that's kind of like interesting. So Kingu is gonna put yes for live streaming for games. Alright, so this is the other question. Your YouTube channel. So what they want to know is if this person has experience, does he have something to show for it, right? So if you say you have 10 years of experience as a VTuber, it's not gonna mean anything if you got nothing to show for it. So if you have a YouTube channel, give them your YouTube channel. Even if you don't use your YouTube channel anymore, like it's still good to give them something because they'll have like a reference. They'll be able to refer to something. They'll be able to see what type of content you made, whether how interesting you are, and how good you are at captivating an audience. Like I do a poor job like half the time. I just ramble on about random stuff because I like doing that. Because who doesn't like someone rambling on about random stuff, right? So I have a YouTube channel, so that's why I can put my YouTube channel, which I don't know what it is, but I just put youtube.com. The next part is, please input the number of subscribers you have on YouTube. Alright, so with this one, sometimes people who get in might not have like 1 million YouTube subscribers, so this one's probably not like the end of the world. Like if you say you have 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, 1 subscriber, whatever. Like as long as you have put something, like it doesn't really matter. Like sometimes because of the algorithm, we like talking about the algorithm. like the YouTube algorithm, like talented people get like overshadowed by other people. But it's not because like the person's not talented, it's because the algorithm doesn't like them. I mean, that's what most people say anyways. Who knows how true that is, but I mean, that's the whole logic kind of thing. So just tell them the truth. Like you can tell them you have 1 subscriber. So Kingu has, I don't know how many subscribers now, so I'm gonna put 1 subscriber. And I subscribe to myself. So Kingu subscribes to himself. Alright, so I'm gonna put myself. Next question, your Twitch URL. So if you don't stream on YouTube, you don't have a YouTube channel, you can give them your Twitch channel. Because not everyone likes streaming on YouTube, and some people think like, maybe Twitch is better for them. And sometimes Twitch is, sometimes the algorithm likes you on Twitch, but doesn't like you on YouTube. So that's why you stream on Twitch. Or you like Twitch more, because Twitch has like different functions from like YouTube. Like YouTube does different things from Twitch. So someone might choose, oh, I want to stream on Twitch rather than YouTube. And that's fair enough. Like, you can do you can do what you want. So if you have a Twitch URL, give them that as well. If you have both, that's also a plus. So if you have both a YouTube channel, you have a Twitch channel, give them both. Like they might like you more if you have both. So I'm gonna put my Twitch channel, although I don't use it much anymore, I'm still gonna put it. And like the YouTube subscribers, they also want to know, how many followers do you have on Twitch? Do you have 1 follower, 100 followers, 200 followers, 10,000 followers, or whatever? Just put whatever. I don't know how many I have, I forgot now. So I'm gonna put 1 follower on Twitch. So these are the questions where they're looking for proven experience, proven content, creation experience kind of thing. So I want to see like, what have you done, right? Do you have something to show for it? So they're going to be asking for all sorts of like social medias. Do you have TikTok? Do you have Twitch? Do you have YouTube? Do you have Facebook? I mean, I don't know if many people use Facebook before. Oh wait, it's not called Facebook anymore. Isn't it called Meta? I think it's called Meta. Oh, Meta, I think. Whatever. So that's what they're going to be asking you. What do you have to show? So next question is your Twitter URL. So, do you have a Twitter account? What do you do on your Twitter account? Do you stream? Do you do something? Whatever. So they want to know your Twitter account. So I regularly use mine. I have a Twitter account. People, I guess, like the content I post on Twitter. I'm not too sure about that. That's just my thoughts. But I have a Twitter account, and I guess that's the interesting part. I post random stuff on Twitter. It doesn't really matter. As long as you have a Twitter account, and it's for like your VTubing character or content creation, streaming, whatever. As long as you have a Twitter account, put your Twitter account. Even if you have like 1 follower, still put it, because it still has something you can show them. So I'm gonna put my Twitter account, which I can't remember what it is. As you can see, Kingu has amnesia. Kingu cannot remember all the details. Kingu can't remember all the details. So I am putting random stuff. So with the next question, please input the number of followers you have on Twitter. So like I was saying, if you have 1 follower, 2 followers, whatever, just put whatever. And you see, so you see like this pattern, right? You see this pattern where they ask you for all your socials, for all your streaming, content creation, whatever, TikTok, whatever, all the social media kind of stuff. They even ask for your Instagram. Are you an Instagram celebrity? Are you an Instagram superstar? Like you might have like a personal Instagram, and that's probably like fine to put. Like it doesn't mean like you need to like have an Instagram for your VTubing. Like some VTubers do have like an Instagram account. I think I do, but I think I put like 1 post on my Instagram account. So it's not like, I don't know, like amazing. kind of thing. So you might have like a personal Instagram account and you might have like 100 followers or whatever they call it on Instagram. Put that, because that also shows you have social media experience. You're good at taking photos, or you're good at like promoting stuff. So put your Instagram account, so it doesn't have to put it. So I'm gonna put it by Instagram. Alright, so next one is your followers. So again, they ask you, how many followers do you have? Are you an internet sensation? Do you have over 1 million followers? Or something along the lines of that. So Kingu, I think I probably have like 0 followers. So I'm gonna put 0. And next one is TikTok. So I even care about TikTok. And also that's what the Zoomers use. I call them the Zoomers. So the Zoomers, the Boomers, the everyone uses TikTok. And that's also like another way to like promote yourself. I have a TikTok account and I think it does pretty good. Like honestly, like TikTok like itself is like a promotion tool. So people can find you through TikTok and they'll be like, oh, I found this person on TikTok. I'm gonna go check them out on YouTube. Like not everyone's gonna do that. Like sometimes people just watch the video and they're not gonna subscribe and they're not gonna follow, which is fine and all. But as long as you have like a TikTok account, you can tell Nijisanji, oh, I have a TikTok account. I'm awesome on TikTok. And wait for a moment, I need some water. Alright, so we were talking about TikTok. So yes, after you Kingu hydrated, probably sounds a bit better. So with your TikTok account, if you don't have one, make one. Start making content, because that is what Nijisanji will be looking for. There will be heaps of people applying, so if you say you don't have experience with content creation or anything, most likely they're gonna pass on your application, right? So, you better, if you want to get in, you better start doing something. You better start showing them how awesome you are. So Kingu has TikTok, so that's why I'm gonna put my TikTok. And the next question is, please input the number of followers. And again, they're interested to know how many people are following you on your social media accounts. Are there like billions of people following your TikTok accounts? You gotta tell them. So I'm gonna put, I forgot how many. I'm gonna put 1. And so, you can still see the pattern, right? So looking out for experience. So as you can see with this question, they're saying, share a fun or happy experience as well as a tough or sad experience you had as a streamer. So you gotta stream to be able to tell them. You gotta stream to be able to tell them something, right? So you can't answer this question, which is mandatory. As you can see with the little star on the right, you can't share an experience if you have none. So that's why they're looking for people with experience. So you gotta start streaming, start making content, so you can tell them. Like Kingu, a fun and happy experience was when people showed up for my debut. So that kind of thing. So because I had a debut before, very long time ago, I can't remember what I did. A very long time ago. I don't think I had a debut as a slime. I think I did like a human debut, but I'll probably do like a slime debut in the future for the fun of it, because debuts are important and they're fun, right? So you can tell them, so a fun and happy experience was when people showed up for my debut. And that's like a very simple like answer kind of thing. But obviously it gives them more like context of why it was fun and happy. So why were you happy that people showed up? That kind of thing, right? So you give them more experience and more kind of like context to the situation. Because anyone can say, oh, I had fun streaming. And that's it. Like you don't give them like more context. And the next part of the question is, share a tough or sad experience. So you can say like, a tough/sad experience was when my stream failed, or I lagged, or my internet sucked. That kind of thing, right? So you can tell them your sad, tough experience. But obviously don't make it like, I guess, too sad. Add some positivity to it. Like you might tell them like your internet sucked, but at the very end, you might have been able to fix it and your stream went really well. Like add some positivity to that kind of thing that you're gonna put. Because they'll be like, oh, so this person managed to fix the internet or something like that. And they were able to stream. How exciting. And that's that question. So with these questions, like you can put what you want, but there's like standard formulas kind of thing. Just make sure you answer the question. Like don't go on like a tangent about something random where they haven't asked you about it, but you just like chose to like give them that information. And the next one, any other social media website links that you would like to add. So if you have like, I don't know, DeviantArt or something, like a drawing channel, a drawing website, something. If you do commissions, or you do like, I don't know, other random stuff, voice acting or something, like show them all that. You do modeling, I don't know, as an example, you do modeling or whatever. Show them all that. Give them a link to those stuff. You can show them how awesome you are, right? So if you're a superstar internet sensation and you've modeled for like Gucci or something like that, tell them that. They'll be interested to know. They'll be like, oh, this person's a celebrity. This person's famous. Oh my god, I like them. That kind of thing. So give them whatever you can. This one's also a very interesting question. So what is your desired streaming frequency in a week? Do tell us the reason behind your chosen frequency. So with this one, it's better to be honest with this question. So if you can't stream 7 days a week, it's probably better not to say you can stream 7 days a week, because like you all know, like content creation requires dedication and hard work kind of thing. So you gotta tell them, how many days can you do? Why? Is it because you work a full-time job, you work a part-time job, or whatever? It can be anything. But just tell them like how many days you can stream. So I think the minimum requirement is 3 days a week. So you gotta be able to stream 3 days a week. And that's pretty standard among like Vtuber agencies kind of thing. So you gotta be able to stream 3 days a week. You can do like 5 days a week, like if you really can do 5 days. Like obviously the more the better, but you don't want to burn yourself out, because if you stream too much and you get kind of like tired or like exhausted, or you run out of ideas or whatever. So you gotta like pace yourself so you don't overwork yourself or exhaust yourself. So you can put, I can stream 5 days a week. Even though I work a full-time job. That kind of thing, right? So you gotta show them you're committed to this, you can do this, you can stream, and you can be awesome. So that's what you'll be putting in this field. And the next question is, describe the skills you will be confident in using for your live streams. Alright, so this one's interesting. When you talk about skills, it can be anything, right? So it can be language skills, gaming skills, art skills, drawing skills, singing skills. It can be anything. So the skills, for example, you can say, I am confident in my gaming skills. I have played Apex for 1000 years. Even though Apex hasn't come out for 1000 years, just put something truthful. I have played Apex for 1000 years. I am an Apex Predator. Even though King is not Apex Predator, you can tell them that you're Apex Predator. And other things you can tell them is, like, your drawing skills. I am a fantastic artist. I can draw VTubers. That kind of thing, right? So you tell them what kind of skills you can do for your streams. So you can say you're an artist. You can draw all sorts of VTubers. You can draw Kingu. You can draw Nijisanji VTubers. Whatever. You can draw anything. You can also say like, I can speak 1000 languages, right? But also don't just say you can speak 1000 languages. Like, what kind of languages can you speak? That you can speak Japanese or something, Korean, or can you speak, I don't know, Vietnamese or something? All that kind of things. So tell them that. So in this field, show off your skills. Show off what you can do. Tell them how awesome you are. And also another thing is, they probably look out for like singers. Like if you can sing, that's probably like a big plus. So if you can sing, they probably will like you. If you can sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah blah black sheep, twinkle twinkle little stars. I don't know what other songs there are. Any Japanese songs, all those popular anime songs, all those type of things, right? If you can sing anything, tell them you can sing that. Right, so that's the important part. So you can tell them, you can sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. Like my eyes. As you can see, my eyes are twinkling. My eyes are twinkling. And they're bright and shiny. Right? So there's that part. So just tell them all your different kind of skills and what you can do on your stream. Alright, so the next question is, what kind of content would you stream as a Nijisanji ENVtuber? ASMR, gaming, cooking streams. So with this one, they're probably looking for some originality. Like, every Nijisanji VTuber probably plays a game, right? Probably plays games. So you gotta tell them like something unique, something special. So you can say you're gonna do gaming streams, but is that all you're gonna do? Are you gonna do ASMR? ASMR like this? Are you gonna do cooking streams? Are you gonna do role plays? Role plays like this? Hello? Can you hear me? Role play? Like that? I'm just doing it for fun. I don't know. I think this is kind of fun, like doing this. But that's not the point. That is not the point, right? So you gotta tell them, like, what are you gonna do? Because you're a content creator. You're a streamer. You're a VTuber. So you gotta show them the type of content that you're gonna do on your stream. So Kingu is gonna do ASMR. 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 Am I gonna do ASMR? I don't know. But that's what I'm saying I'm gonna do. I am going to stream ASMR. Comfy streams. Or something like that. And then you're gonna say, you're gonna play games. I am also gonna play games. But also, don't just put like, you're gonna play games. Like, what kind of games you're gonna play? Like, I'm gonna play Fate Grand Order. Or you're gonna play gacha games or something. Like, tell them like specifically what type of games you like, what type of games you're gonna play. And also, if people are familiar with Nijisanji, some of them do cooking streams. Cooking streams. They might not wash the rice, or they might do some other very interesting stuff, but they do cooking streams. So you can tell them, I'm also interested in doing cooking streams, although I don't wash my rice. You can tell them that, right? You can come up with something cool to put in your application, and that'll probably make you stand out. They'll be like, what? This person doesn't wash their rice? What? How can someone not wash their rice? That type of thing. This one is also a very interesting question. It's something new. They never previously asked this question. So do you plan on doing music as a major part of your VTuber activities, such as producing music, streaming, etc.? Right. So with this one, you can put yes or no. Like, I don't know honestly like whether this affects the outcome. If you're interested in being like a singer, I think it doesn't have to put it there, because that's a skill, right? Like if you're a good singer, you're interested in being a singer, why not tell them that? Like they might even support you in that activity. They might let you join the concerts and do all sorts of things. So if you're interested in being a singer, it doesn't have to tell them that. Tell them you want to be a singer. So if you want to release, I don't know, an original song or something, well, I mean, you better tell them that. Like, that's like something that they'll be interested to know. So what is Kingu gonna put? Kingu gonna put yes. And so this is the question where I was saying, I think this is also something new. This is also a new question. So I've added a lot of new questions, probably because they want to work out like, what are people's goals, right? What do they want to do? So this question is, what kind of new content do you think you can bring to the table as a Nijisanji ENVtuber? And before we get into this, time to acknowledge the people. Welcome everyone, welcome, welcome. I'm your favorite slime king, Kingu. As you can see, I'm a cute little slime. And I talk like this. No, I don't do ASMR. I don't do ASMR. I'm just lying. So, to the question, what kind of new content can you bring to Nijisanji? Because obviously, Nijisanji has become really big, right? So they have over like, I don't know, 50 livers, I think. Something like that. So they have over 900 people. I don't know, whatever. They have over 1 billion people as VTubers. So they need someone to be able to bring something new to the table. So what can you bring to Nijisanji? Is it like, I don't know, your comfy ASMR streams? Your comfy ASMR streams? Your comfy role plays? I don't know, it can be anything. Or you can be like doing karaoke streams every night. Or you can be doing like comfy relaxation, chilling streams. Or something like that. But you gotta give it to them. Like you gotta tell them, like what are you gonna do? What's something new that someone hasn't done before that you're gonna do? I am gonna do ASMR streams, comfy streams, gaming streams, where I play games with my eyes closed. Imagine playing with your eyes closed, right? But that's something new, right? Like you can blindfold yourself and play Mario Kart, for example. Or you can blindfold yourself and play Genshin Impact, or something like that. Just come up with something unique, and they'll be like, oh, this person's gonna blindfold himself and play games. And I guess the audience will be interested. Like, they'll be like, eh? This person's gonna blindfold himself and play games? Let's check out his stream. That kind of thing, right? So if you do something unique, crazy, special, it's more likely they'll like you. More likely other streamers will like you, other viewers will like you, and they'll come join your streams. And that's the answer to that question. So put, what are you gonna do? What's unique? What's your content, right? That's where you put that. So next question is, what is your main motivation behind wanting to join Nijisanji? Alright, so what is the reason for you wanting to join this VTuber company? So like with any other job, they'll ask you, like, why do you want this job? Why do you want to join our company? What's so good about our company? What made you apply for this job? So that's like a standard like job interview question kind of thing. So you better have something like lined up. Is it because Nijisanji will help me succeed as a Vtuber? Or something like that, right? So what is Nijisanji gonna help you with? Why do you want to join Nijisanji? It's probably better not to just say like, I want to be friends with the Nijisanji livers. That's probably not like a very good reason. So you can put that as a reason, but don't put that as like your main reason, right? Because they'll be like, oh, so this person doesn't care about being a VTuber, they just want to become friends with the Nijisanji livers. And they probably won't like that, so don't put that as your only reason. Like with this job, right? Like you probably like get to know the other livers, and sooner or later you get to be friends with them. So it's not really like a reason for you wanting to join, it's like an effect of like what happens like after you become a VTuber in Nijisanji. So other reasons are like, Nijisanji can help me become an internet sensation. I mean, that's probably not like a good way to word it, but that's the way I word it. So Nijisanji can help me become an internet sensation. Internet sensation. So I can get 1 million subscribers. I mean, that's probably not a good reason, but just tell them, do you like the company? Do you like what they do? Do you like the content? Do you like freedom, flexibility, whatever? Just tell them whatever you like in that. Probably not great to just tell them you want to make friends, you want to be friends with Nijisanji livers. That's probably not a great reason. So next question is, what would you like to do to achieve as a VTuber? So what are you going to do as a VTuber? You gotta have goals, right? You gotta have goals. You gotta tell them, well, what am I gonna do? You can say like, I want to get 1 subscriber. That is your goal. You want to get 1 subscriber. That can be a goal. Like who says you can't have that as a goal? That kind of thing. Other things you can say are like, I want to release an original song. So I know some VTubers have released original songs and they've like commissioned other people to help them write songs. So you can tell them that, I want to release an original song. Or you can do things like, I want to release song covers. Or something like that. So if you're interested in like music, that kind of thing, like tell them that. It can also be like other things, like if you're not interested in singing, you can tell them like, I want to be able to host an event. Like Nijisanji has events, like a Nijisanji festival that they have every year. So that's the whole festival. You can tell them, I want to be able to host an event, or host a tournament, or something along the lines of that, right? So you tell them, I want to do this, I want to do that. Oh, so this is my goal. I want to get 1 billion subscribers, whatever. So that's what you put in that section. So obviously with these responses, it's probably better not to get like a 1-sentence response. So don't just give like a 1-sentence response. Give them more stuff. Give them like a paragraph or something like that. So 1 sentence probably is not a great like thing. So give them like a whole paragraph. So give them like a whole paragraph about what you'd like to achieve as a VTuber. So that's my advice for that section. Alright, next one is, as a VTuber, who would your target audience be and why? So this one is also a very interesting question, because they're interested to know like what your demographics are. So who's gonna be your target audience? Is it gonna be like 12-year-olds? Is it gonna be like adults? Is it gonna be people who like watching anime? people who like playing FPS games, people who like gacha games. Like I like gacha games, so that's my target audience. Or people who like playing Minecraft or whatever. So that's what you put in that section, right? So you gotta tell them who's your audience and why. So I can say my audience is people who like playing gacha games, right? So that's the audience. And then you also have to give them a reason why. This is because I like playing gacha games and I can make them seem interesting. So that's like an example, right? So if you tell them, so I'm gonna entertain people who like playing gacha, and this is because I'm good at gacha games, or something like that, like as an example, right? Just tell them that, and they'll be like, oh, so we don't have a VTuber that plays gacha games. Oh, this person's gonna be awesome. They're gonna be able to tap into like a new market. Or you can be like, You can also tell them, so I like playing MMORPGs, and so I'm gonna stream lots of MMORPGs and cater to this audience. That kind of thing. Because not many, but like some, like not many VTubers like stream MMORPGs. Like most of the time people play like horror games, like Minecraft, or like FPS games kind of thing. So it's kind of rare for like MMORPG VTubers. So that could be like your selling point. So you might tell them, I like MMORPGs, so I'm gonna stream that kind of game, genre, kind of thing. So that's why you should tell them who's your audience and like why. Tell them why these people. So now we're gonna move on to the next question. Describe to us how you would realize your dream of becoming a VTuber and how you would get your audience to watch your content. So this question is also very interesting. So they want to know like, how are you gonna be a successful VTuber, right? And how are you gonna get people to watch your content? So are you gonna post on Reddit? Are you gonna post on Twitter? Are you gonna spam YouTube videos? Spam YouTube shorts? That kind of thing. Because they want you to succeed because they're investing in you, right? So they're not investing in you for fun. They want you to be your very best and they want you to amuse people, raise awareness, that kind of thing, right? So that's why it's important to have like a solid plan. So what are you gonna do? So you can say like, so you can tell them, I'm gonna stream 7 days a week, so people will get to know me, kind of thing. So people would get to know me, kind of thing, right? You can word it like whatever way you want, but you gotta have like a solid plan. The next question is, how would you get your target audience to watch your content? So this is another thing, right? You can say things like, I am going to post weekly schedules on Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. So this is like another example. You can tell them you do all that. So people will know like when someone is streaming, oh, okay, I'm gonna come join their stream. I'm gonna come say hi. That kind of thing. So that's why I put that. Put your plan. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna achieve your goals? And everything. Alright, so the next question is this one. Languages you are fluent in. Alright, so if you can speak more than one language, it's always a huge plus. So they always want people who can speak 1 billion languages. Because being multilingual is a talent. It's a skill. So if you can speak like broken Japanese, well, I mean, you might as well put that there because you know some Japanese. If you can say, Konnichiwa, hajimemashite, domo, all that sayonara, all that stuff, all that fake Kingu Japanese impression. Kingu's not Japanese, so that's why I probably sound like a weeb. I am a weeb, kind of thing, right? So if you can speak multiple languages, put that there. But obviously, don't lie. Like if you say you're fluent in Japanese, but you can't even say hi in Japanese, it's gonna be tragic. It's gonna be awkward. So be truthful with what you put, right? So I'm not a fluent Japanese speaker, so I can say like basic Japanese or something like that, right? I can also say like I know some like basic like Mandarin, like Chinese, ni hao kind of thing. I'm too embarrassed to like speak like Japanese and stuff. Like basic Chinese or basic Cantonese, like I know Cantonese, 大家好, that kind of thing. Basic Cantonese, whatever, doesn't really matter. Like that kind of thing. If you can speak French, I don't know, Spanish or whatever, if you know all that, just put it there, right? It's a huge plus. They're gonna be like, oh, this person knows how to speak this. They'll be like, oh, this person's so awesome, right? So whatever you can speak, put it there. Even if it's broken, right? Like not everyone's like a multilingual kind of like godly person that can speak like 5 billion languages. Even if you can't, like, you can make it like funny. Like you can make it funny, right? Like if you try, you make it funny, people will like you, doesn't really matter. So just put that. And also welcome to the new people. Welcome. Alright, so this is a new question. This wasn't in the previous application, so please provide as much information as you can about your career. So I don't know the reason behind this, but it's kind of interesting, including education and employment history. So I guess they probably might want to know about your stability, like what you've been doing previously. So they might be interested to know, like, do you have a degree in science? Do you have a degree in biology? I don't know, do you have an English degree? Or something like that. That's always good to put like there. Like sometimes skills are transferable to streaming. Like if you're a good person that knows maths, right? Like Kingu is horrible at maths. Like I know 1 + 1, but anything else that's like not in my head, right? So if you know like algebra or something, you can do like a algebra stream. Although, I mean, I don't know how many people know algebra, but people might be interested in that. They'll be like, oh, this person knows algebra, I'm gonna come and learn something. That kind of thing. So you can tell them, I have a maths degree. I have worked as a teacher for over 50 years. Or something like that, right? So if you worked in like a teacher or like a public speaking role, that's also a plus. Because streaming is all about public speaking and being able to entertain an audience, like Kingu, what Kingu is doing. So if you can do that, just tell them, like, I'm a teacher, or I was a teacher, or whatever. Just tell them straight away all the cool stuff. Like if you haven't been doing anything, like that's also fine. Like, I mean, the world is big, like there's different people in the world. So you can also just put like, oh, I have also been doing this, kind of thing. So just like put something there. Next question. Do you have an existing voice acting or entertainer contract with another company or firm? So this is also another interesting question. If you do, it's probably better to tell them the truth. Like if you have another contract with another company, it's better to tell them straight away, because they will find out sooner or later. Like, and if you don't tell them, you're probably gonna get fired, right? Because they won't like it. Like if you sign a contract with them and you tell them, oh, I'm only with you guys, I don't have a contract with anyone. And then like 6 months down the track, they're like, hey, are you this person? Are you working with this company? And they'll be like, excuse me, we told you at the very start, you need to tell us whether your thing. So you might get bonked by management. So it's better to tell them the truth. So if you have another contract, just tell them yes. Or there's even like another option, like you belong to another company, but you're willing to leave, right? So there's that option as well. So Kingu doesn't have another contract, so Kingu is no. So the final question for this page, are you currently applying to other companies or firms? So this one is also, I mean, it probably doesn't hurt to just tell them no, even if you are. But it's probably better to tell them yes if you are like passing like the audition. Like if you've gone to like the interview stage kind of thing, it's probably better to tell them yes. But if you've applied and you haven't heard back in like, I don't know, a year or something, it's probably fine to just tell them, no, you're not applying for other companies or firms. So Kingu isn't, so Kingu press no. Alright, so now we're almost near the very end. Alright, so this question is, streaming related tech information. Because as a streamer, you need like the software, parts, computer to be able to stream. Even if you stream on a laptop, it's like fine, but you need something to be able to stream. So you can't be a VTuber without any of that, right? So that's probably why they're asking. And even if you don't have it now, you can get it in the future. So you can tell them, yes, you have a PC, but make sure you do have a PC in the future. Because, I mean, if you tell them, yes, you have a PC, but then 6 months, you're gonna debut, but you don't have a PC, like, that's gonna be tragic. So if you don't have a PC now, it's fine to get in the future, but just tell them, yes, no, yes, no. So Kingu has a PC, so Kingu is gonna put yes. And the next question is, if yes, please share your PC specifications, right? So if you have a PC, tell them how good your PC is. I can't remember my PC, so I can't answer this question. I don't know my parts, but I have a decent enough PC that can help me stream. Like my PC is not top end, like it's like average, like medium tier kind of thing, but I have a PC and I can stream and you can watch me stream kind of thing. So it doesn't hurt to say I have XYZ kind of thing. So Kingu can put no idea. I mean, don't put no idea, but put something there. Alright, so next question is, do you have access to high-speed internet 24/7? Alright, so this question is kind of important as well because as a streamer, you won't be able to stream if you don't have reliable internet. I mean, some VTubers make like scuff streams as like a joke kind of thing, which is fine and all. But if you do that like 24/7, it's probably not gonna work and it's probably not gonna look great. So they're gonna expect someone with decent enough internet to be able to stream. So my internet is pretty bad, but it's good enough for streaming. I have like an okay like internet that can help me stream. Like right now, you can watch my stream, it works, it hasn't disconnected, whatever. So that's considered reliable internet, and that's what they're looking out for. So if you have decent speed, you can upload videos, you can download, whatever. And they're probably looking more for upload speed rather than download, because upload is the part where you use it for streaming. So I'm gonna put yes because, well, I mean, you're watching me right now, and so I have reliable internet. And so next question is, if yes, please share your upload and download speed. So they're interested to know, so what is your download speed? What is your upload speed? Is it 100 megs per second? Or is it something like that? So I live in the Amazon forest, so my internet is not very great. So my internet is at the very bottom, right? So my internet speed is 1 megabyte per minute or something like that, right? So I live in the Amazon forest and that's my internet. Download speed. Alright, and I could put 1 MB per minute upload speed. And that's my internet speed, right? So that's what you put in that field. Just tell them how good's your internet. And the next question is, apart from a PC, please list any other gaming devices that you own. PS4, Nintendo Switch, etc. So if you have like other devices, this is a good place to put it, right? Because they have like tournaments and stuff, like especially with like Switch and stuff. They play like Mario Kart and stuff. And they have like other like tournaments, events and stuff like that. So if you have a Nintendo Switch, tell them that. Tell them, I have a Nintendo Switch. I play Mario Kart or something like that. as an example, right? So you can say, I have a Nintendo. I also have a PS4. So if you have other stuff, tell them that. You have all the other cool stuff. I have a Nintendo Switch. I have a PS4. Whatever it is. Whatever works. Just tell them all the cool stuff that you have. Because that's also seen as a plus. They'll be like, oh, we can invite this person to a tournament because he can do this. That kind of thing. Next question. Please confirm that not all games and songs can be streamed due to copyright, and that you agree to adhere to the streaming rules. So this one is also very important because when you join a company, you have to follow their rules, right? And there's copyright rules. So they're not gonna let you, if they don't have permission for you to play a game, you're not gonna be able to play it. So if they don't have permission for you to play Minecraft, you're not gonna be able to stream Minecraft, right? So it's important to understand that when you join this company, you follow their rules. You follow whatever they set out, right? And so if you want to sing a song, like you're not gonna be able to sing like every song. Like there's gonna be a limit to what you can sing. They might not have rights for you to sing anime songs. Like not all animes you're gonna be able to sing the song about. So you gotta understand there are rules and there are like guidelines. And you have to follow them. Otherwise, you're gonna get bonked. They're gonna bonk you. So make sure you understand their requirements. So I'm gonna put yes for that section. Alright, so the last one, second last one. Is it second last? No, it's like a couple more. So this one. Please confirm that the information you have provided in this form is true to the best of your knowledge. So this is standard stuff. So like with any application, they probably ask you, like, is this true? Is all the information you put correct to the best of your knowledge? So Kingu put the correct information, so I'm gonna put I confirm. With this bit, lastly, if you have any questions, requests, or anything else you would like to share, please feel free to share with us. So it's always good to put something at the very end because it shows you're kind of like proactive, you're kind of like sincere, you kind of like want to get this job. It could be like a simple thing like, thank you for letting me audition. Thank you for watching my Vtuber, my audition video. Thank you for looking at my application. That kind of thing, right? So you can put like something like that, like thanking them for the time, thanking them for doing this, thanking them for that. You can also put other stuff, like if you have other questions or other stuff, you can also put that. So I'm putting a thank you because it's like a nice message. So they'll be like, oh, this person's so nice. They put a thank you message, that kind of thing. And so we're almost at the very end. So before you hit send, please read the privacy policy. So it's also very important to read the privacy policy, right? So if you haven't seen the privacy policy, make sure you go read it because there's probably like terms and conditions that you have to be familiar with. So I have read it, so I'm gonna pick yes. And then we're at the very end. So please note that emails are only sent out to those who are shortlisted in this audition. So they're not gonna send out rejection letters. So sadly, they probably have too many applicants to go through to be able to send like rejection letters. So make sure to keep an eye out. So when you submit your application, check once in a while, like if you got a response or you got shortlisted for like an interview kind of thing, because you don't want to be missed out, right? Like if they want to interview you, but you didn't see your email, that's gonna be like super sad and awkward. So make sure to check once in a while to see whether they saw your application and whether they want to interview you. Because who knows, you might be able to get into Nijisanji. Alright, so make sure it's probably better to put this button, like press this button, send me a copy of my responses. It's probably better to put that because like, well, you want to know whether your application went through. So if you put this, it'll send you like a copy of your application, and you can refer back to it, and they'll be like, oh, I auditioned on this date. Alright, so I know I auditioned successfully, kind of thing. And so that brings us to the very end. So I'm not gonna press submit because I'm not submitting this application. But I hope today's live stream was entertaining and interesting and kind of thing. And I spoke for a very long time, but I hope you found it interesting and helpful with your application. So final words is, if you want to audition for Nijisanji, go for it. Like, even if you don't get in, like as long as you put in some effort in your videos, in your application and everything, like try your best, like go for it. If this is your dream job, like you want to be a VTuber, you want to join Nijisanji is like the best company in the world, and you want to be part of this cool company, like go for it. Like there's no harm in like trying. So just try your best, just do what they ask, and who knows, like you could be one of the people that get into Nijisanji. And also like the other thing, right? Like if you don't have any like ideas for what to do for your audition video, you can do something like this. You can do like a presentation kind of thing. You can talk, act, role play, do ASMR, sing a song, draw a anime character, draw a VTuber, or whatever. Just show off your skills in that video, and most likely, if you do a good job, they'll like you and they'll want to interview you. So come up with something. It can just be you like chatting, talking randomly, pretending like you're interacting with an audience, or whatever. It can be something different. You can be a slime, you can be a dragon, you can be, I don't know, a mermaid, you can be a fish, you can be a, I don't know, cloud, you can be anything, right? Just act out something. Just act out something. So that's my advice for today. So best of luck to everyone. So good luck to those who are applying, and I wish you all the best. And who knows, you guys might be one of those Nijisanji VTubers, and we might see you in the future. We'll be looking forward to your debuts and everything. So that's it for Kingu for today. So thank you all for joining. Thank you. Thank you. I will see y'all next time. Alright, over and out. Bye bye for now, and I'll see y'all next week for I don't know what we'll be doing next week. We'll be doing something fun, I think. So see y'all next week. Thank you for watching. Bye bye now.